And post all these allegations, there is now a reaction that's coming in from the Kerala Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan, who's in fact denied these allegations. He in fact has gone on to say that there is no uncontrollable situation in Sabarimala. He's also gone on to say that the government agencies are very careful. Remember, all of this comes post the allegations that had been made that things are not okay as far as Sabarimala is concerned because the crowd is only increasing with each passing hour. People will have to wait anywhere between 8 to 10 hours for darshan and the queues are only getting longer. Let's go straight to our colleague Neetu, who is joining us on the broadcast. Neetu, now this entire episode at Sabarimala, that very unfortunate case that happened last week where a minor girl lost her life, has led into a fresh political war of words. First, help us understand the allegations that are coming in from the BJP and the response that is coming from the state government.
See, the allegations coming in from the Congress and the BJP is that the government has not provided the basic facilities, the Travancore Devasam Board as well as the government. So that is what the opposition have been saying. Meanwhile, the ruling front is saying that the opposition is trying to politicize the entire issue. The Nava Kerala Sadas is happening, the program where the Chief Minister and the ministers are travelling and they will be reaching the Pathanamthitta district soon. So they are saying that this is a political controversy that is created. As far as the situation on the ground is concerned, what we understand is that today the crowd management is much better. The crowds have reduced compared to yesterday, day before and the weekend. The situation has improved at Sabarimala and at Sannidhanam is what we are understanding. Now, there is a lot of politics that has been that is going on about this. The Chief Minister coming out and saying that it is not right to say that we are not spending money on the Devasam board or there. As part of the master plan, about 220 crores have been spent in the last few years, in the last 7 years, and during COVID also, due to COVID crisis, the government had given money to the Devasam board. So these kinds of allegations and counter allegations are going on. What the administration is saying is that the weekends are normally busy, and not just that, there was floods in Tamil Nadu and there were elections in Telangana. So from most of these states, every year there are devotees who come to visit this hill shrine. So basically they are saying that after the floods and Telangana elections are over, they saw a sudden surge in devotees, and that is the reason why it has led to this. Government says that they have made the necessary arrangements. Situation is under control, is what the Chief Minister is saying, but the opposition is alleging that basic facilities have not been provided.
So as Neetu is telling us, the situation is much better today than compared to the previous days. But unfortunately, this has also now led to political war of words, with the BJP and the Congress training their guns at the state government, saying that even basic facilities like food and water, in fact, is not being provided to these devotees who in fact are standing in queues and lines that is ranging anywhere between 8 to 10 hours. We'll also try going across to another colleague of ours to try and understand what are the kind of devotees that we are seeing today, just in sheer numbers. Also, what is the plan as far as the authorities on the ground are concerned to try and streamline these crowds? But if I can just go back to Neetu for a quick question. Neetu, the other allegation that in fact has come in from the BJP is that even basic facilities like food and water are not being provided to these devotees. There is some sort of monopoly that is being held as far as one particular board is concerned. There are others who want to step in and give help, but that help is being denied. What is the kind of answer that is coming to this criticism from the state government?
See, what the state government is saying that it's basically how it is working is that tenders have been given and there are designated people and these shops from where you can get food and water. This is what they are saying, and they also say that the Devasam board to all these pilgrims who are waiting on the lines, they provide water, biscuits, these kinds of things. So that is what the administration is saying. The BJP is questioning that there are many organizations who are ready to provide, but why is the government not seeking this or not allowing them to provide? So these allegations and counter allegations are going on.
Neetu, we'll just request you to stay on with us. We in fact have another colleague of ours, Anumod, also now joining us. Anumod, could you help us understand what are the kind of numbers that Sabarimala is seeing today? What is the wait time for devotees when they're standing in these queues?
Yeah, Sabarimala, the rush is as same as yesterday. So far, 40,000 pilgrims had arrived according to the police, and the record goes to maximum pilgrims came on Tuesday. It was 90,000, and today the spot booking for the darshan has registered on 77,000. But right now we can see here there are some pujas are going on. So at 1 o'clock temple will close. So the last hours of darshan before noon is going on here. So that heavy rush is seeing on these orbits of temple. And so far we are getting information that there are so much blood from Pamba to Sannidhanam right now, but there are some tickets from Nelakkal to Pamba. For reaching Pamba, a pilgrim will take 9 or 10 hours because police is blocking pilgrims' vehicles on before Nelakkal, and so that they have to wait there 7 or 8 hours to reach Pamba. They are facing so much difficulty on that. Police saying that to control the rush in Sabarimala Sannidhanam, they are doing like that. So what is the right now Sabarimala rush is under control. The pilgrims who coming now can have their darshan smoothly, but the situation is different.
So as our colleague Anumod is pointing out, that the situation looks like it's under control from what it was in the past few days. Anumod, also help us understand what is the kind of deployment that you're seeing on the ground. Are you seeing more police deployed to try and streamline this crowd?
There are more police, but police is controlling their track with another strategy. What they are doing is bring less devotees in Sannidhanam so that they can control them. Because last 3 days here came 90,000 more devotees, and police very much face difficult to control them and give them support. Now police is doing that. Police strength is saying as yesterday and the day before yesterday.
Okay.
But police is controlling people by letting them very limitedly to Sannidhanam.
Okay.
Controlling them before
Anumod, we'll just request you to stay on with us. We'll try and fix that audio line also. We can't really hear you very clearly. But let me go back to our colleague Neetu, who continues to be with us. Neetu, just help us understand what's the strategy as far as the government is concerned. I believe there is a review meeting that's going to take place as well.
See, the review meeting had taken place yesterday, which the Chief Minister himself led. They are trying to limit the spot registration. Only at times of emergency they will be giving the spot registration. That was one of the major decisions that had come in. Both the Devasam Minister as well as the Chief Minister is saying that the situation is under control and the crowd is manageable at the moment. The situation has improved. This is what the government is saying.
Neetu, also help us understand, since you're saying the review meeting has already happened, the government is saying all hands are on deck, they are monitoring the situation very closely. What really led to that unfortunate death of the minor girl last week who lost her life simply because the queues were so long?
See, we cannot say for a fact that the child lost the life because simply the queue was very long, because as we know, as we had reported that the child also had some heart ailment. So she was standing in the queue for a long time and collapsed, and later when she was taken to the hospital, she was pronounced dead. So that is what we know as far as that instance is concerned. But there has been a lot of issues for devotees where they had to wait for long hours, 8 to 10 hours. But this is not the first time that devotees have to wait for long hours. Every year during the pilgrimage season, during the Mandalam season, there has been these heavy waiting periods. The administration of the day always keeps saying that it is because of the huge rush, mainly during the weekends, that this happens.